Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercising my first amendment rights vlog style. Now, I know by the time I upload this video, I'll have been late to the party, but I still really want to make this video for someone I consider to be a pretty good friend on this site. This is a video for Brony. For those of you who don't know who Brony is, you might have seen him commenting on my videos and videos of other ranters. He was a guy who was pretty much just starting out ranting, and although I've only watched maybe 2 or 3 of his videos, he was one of the very few fans of my channel that I added on my Facebook, like I was talking about in my previous video. And the reason why I made an exception for adding him are A, because I've been in many Google Hangouts with him and I've talked with him about many different things, and B, because he was a person who I really identified with and saw a good bit of myself in when he told me various stories about himself. He, like me, was a person who never told his parents about his YouTube channel and what he was doing on the internet. He's a college student just around my age, he was a musician and had a pretty similar music taste to me, and he was also a cool person to talk music with. I never really explained in my last video why I haven't talked to them about my channel, but it's mainly because I've been so afraid of what I'm about to describe now of what happened to Poké. What happened to him was that a high school friend of his who knew of his channel somehow told Poké's parents about his channel. When they confronted Poké about this, they told him that they didn't like that he was cursing in his videos and that they didn't like that he went behind their backs like this. As a result, they told him to close his YouTube channel and delete his Facebook and his Twitter. Now, the behind their backs part, I can kinda see where they're coming from, because I'm kind of coming from the same boat. I can understand why they'd be mad there, but at the same time, there's some points I want to make later on about this. The cursing part, I think, is ridiculous. People who know me know I have no problem with swearing. It's a part of life, and I think people need to stop carrying on over people saying fuck, or going to see R-rated movies, or listening to music with a touch of vulgarity. Poké's parents were the type of people who would ask to preview everything before he could do anything. I've known some sheltered kids in my life, but this really takes the cake, especially because Poké is 19. By that age, you should be a lot more independent, able to make decisions for yourself, and not have to get permission from mommy and daddy if you're gonna view or see certain things. By this age, one is also more aware of his or her surroundings. They know how fucked up the world can be. There comes a time in every parent's life when they need to come to terms with the fact that their child is now an adult and that they need to be let go. I really sympathize with Poké here because his parents never really let him go. They're not letting him grow and live through some experiences. He's still being treated like a 5-year-old. One of those experiences is having a YouTube channel. Yeah, the internet can be shitty at times, but it can also be fun. And making rant videos on this site is something Poké really enjoyed doing, and it sucks that he has to stop. Who the hell is someone else to tell someone to stop doing something that they enjoy doing? Poké really enjoyed being on YouTube and interacting with us, and I feel horrible that this time has to come to an end just because he said a few curse words. Again, Poké is someone I really saw as a friend who was easy to relate to, and I'm really gonna miss the guy. Even when he was making stupid puns, I enjoyed his presence. He was a guy I could really identify with since he was being secretive about his channel, just like me. He was playing by pretty much the same rules I have been. He never revealed anything personal and played it super safe on this site, just like I've been trying to do. He wasn't doing anything illegal or harmful. He was just having fun talking to a camera, expressing his opinions, and on the side interacting with other users such as myself who make similar type videos. There's nothing at all wrong with that. And that's something a lot of overbearing, sheltering parents really need to get a grip on. If your kid wants to make rants on YouTube, let him make rants. If he wants to see certain movies or listen to certain music, fucking let him. Because otherwise, you're just holding him back from growing, learning, and having other types of experiences. I have no tolerance at all for parents who shelter their kids. Be honest with me. How do you expect them to function in society with you constantly hovering over them? If Poké's parents are watching this, or if other sheltering parents are watching this, comment below. I implore you. What do you honestly think you're accomplishing? You might see what you're doing as good parenting, but it isn't. Eventually, your child has to come out of his or her shell, go out into the world, and run with it. And if you really were good parents, you'd let him do that. Support him as he journeys through life, not hold him back. Be there to catch him if he falls, because everybody has those hard times. Don't punish him, support him. Again, I'm coming from a similar boat with my parents not really knowing about my channel, and one day they will know. Could you imagine if my parents did this to me upon finding out about my channel? I would be upset beyond holy fuck, because making these videos is something I love doing, just like with Poké. Of course my parents would be mad, I would expect them to be mad, but if they tried to get me to close my channel and cut contact with all the friends that I've made on this site, I would give them a huge fuck you without any hesitation. I put so much work into this channel, and I've got a lot of people that enjoy my work. I might not be able to say the same about Poké, but why should we throw all that away and stop doing something that we genuinely enjoy doing? Yes, there are shitheads on the internet. We've learned to identify them. We've learned so much more about the world and ourselves as well. Poké is a grown adult and should be treated as such. With all that said, we're really gonna miss you, Poké. If I could offer you any advice about this, I would say to be upfront with your parents and tell them that you're an adult and that you shouldn't be held back from all this. You're an awesome guy who I wish nothing but the best for and hope you're able to come back soon. As the Beastie Boys once said, you gotta fight for your right to party. We'll miss you, Poké. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.